What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is going to make you hungry, I guarantee. So what I have in front of me is a McCall's recipe cards from 1974. Now I'm 48, going to be 49 this year. I was born in 76. This bad boy is 2 years older than me, and every single recipe has a photo on it. So we're going to take a deep dive into 1974. Basically, how did they eat, or how did we eat in America 50 years ago? And I know you can't hear it, and I might be laughing throughout the video because I've got the Fat Boys all you can eat. Shout out, rest in peace to the Fat Boys. If you've never watched that music video, you got to watch it. It's hilarious, and it'll make you hungry too. So without further ado, let's get rocking here. So we're going to start in the A's. We're going to show each one. All right, baked corn pudding. Yuck. Baked ham and scalloped potatoes, well, that's normal. Baked macaroni and cheese, all right. Barbecue spare ribs, looks good. Brown sugar apple pie, oh my goodness. I could eat that right now. Butterscotch pecan pie. Now, I've heard of pecan pie, but not butterscotch. That must have some extra calories in it. Chocolate chip cookies, well, there's America right there. Glazed corned beef, shout out to you Irish. Happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Hearty beef and vegetable soup, yep. We eat that here in America still. Lemon pudding cake, yep. Still eat that. Lemon snow pudding, now that I have never seen or tried in my life. Old-fashioned potato bread, yep. We still get that at the bakery. Orange glazed pork chops. Well, I've heard of orange chicken, but not orange glazed pork chops. So let me know in the comments too if you still eat this stuff. I'm really curious if you do. And what is your favorite? Oven fried chicken? Yep. I don't know about those radishes though. Ew. Why do you got to throw a radish with your fried chicken? Never seen that before. Pot roast with vegetables? Oh yes. Oh man. Do not watch this. Wait. Ugh. What is prune whip? Oh, dude. What's prune whip? Oh, this is going to be a long video. 1 cup milk, 2 egg yolks, 3 tablespoons sugar, dash of salt, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, that's for the custard sauce, but for the prune whip, 1 package of pitted prunes. Oh, that's just like a bunch of sugar and dairy just to like down the prunes. Yeah, that's freaking nasty. Rhubarb custard pie. Well, I've heard of rhubarb pie, but I didn't know you could add some custard in it. That sounds good. Rich pound cake. Yep, we still eat that. Roast meatloaf. Meatloaf, beetloaf. I hate meatloaf. Who said that? Savory vegetable or beef vegetable stew. Yep, we still throw that down. Sour cream and apple coleslaw. That sounds good. I don't know about the sour cream part, though. What is this? What's a tomato ass pick? Dude, whoa, that looks freaking... Is that olive in there? Oh, gross. Can of tomato juice. Cloves. Oh, 3 envelopes of unflavored gelatin. Where do you get that? That's nasty. All right, that's definitely... Oh, man. Someone needs to do a food challenge and give that to, like, the beard guy and say, hey, man, eat, like, 10 of these and watch him hurl. All right, well, that was the A's. We're going to get into the B's now. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. All right, baked Cornish hen, Cumberland. What's Cumberland? Oh, it sounds like clothing. Baked striped bass, coat basque, bisque. All right. Man, if you serve that to your kids, they'll be like, yo, moms, why are you putting that on that thing? What is this? Bananas Foster. That is a delicious dish. Definitely have had that. Cafe Brulee Diabolique. That's pretty cool. A little alcohol in your coffee. Chinese barbecue spare ribs. Yep, we eat that still. Crepe souffle, pancetta, drunken apricot. All right. Floating heart Ritz. Yum, yum. Four Seasons fruit flan. You guys shop at Whole Foods, you know that pie is like $18.99 for the big old pie. It's probably like 20, 30 bucks now. Fruit Supreme, that looks good. Kentucky bourbon sweet potatoes. Is that marshmallows? Yum, yum. Throw the marshmallows on that sweet potato. Lobster Brilliant Severin. Lobster Newburgh. Interesting. Nubian chocolate roll. that should be the next rapper. Nubian chocolate roll. Oh, that's funny. Polite au citron. Polite. I mean, it's like French or something. Pumpkin mousse. Interesting. Reuben special sandwich. Well, we just call that a Reuben now. Sangria. That's a drink. Shrimp remoulade. Strawberries a la Blue Fox. Strawberries a la Colony. Strawberry dessert crepes. Trident special. What is that? Vala Vent sweetbreads. Oh, that's like the parts they throw away. Let's see what the ingredients are in that. Patty shells. Where's the nastiness? 2 pairs of sweetbread. So 2 pounds of sweetbread. So I think sweetbread is something I've never had, but that's like the organs of the cow. Oh, that's funny. I gotta pause this. I'm crying from laughing. All right, we're gonna keep going. So we finished the bees. Now we're into the C. This might be a 2-part video. Breakfast scones. Yep, we still eat that. Broiled grapefruit with kirsch. Ew. What is that? That's freaking nasty. They put a cherry on there? That's nasty. Never had that in my life. Cheese souffle. Never ate that either. Cherry cobbler a la mode. That looks good. Chicken livers and eggs. Oh, gross. Chili and meatball casserole. Chocolate pound cake. Eggplant parmigiana. Yep. Flaming baked apples. Wow. I like the light fires back in the day. Floating island a la orange. Wow, that's cool. Fresh apple omelet. Interesting. Glazed ham loaf and ring. What is that? Broccoli? Dude, no one's eating that broccoli and no one's eating that ham. Oh, gross. Hero sandwich. Yep. Pecan waffles. That sounds good. Pineapple glazed pot roast. Man, look at all that pineapple on there. That looks good. Poached eggs with chipped beef. Okay. Scrambled eggs and ham. Sunday special coffee cake. Surprise pancakes. Walnut raisin cake. All right, that does the C's. Let's get into the D's. So again, have you tried, or did your parents used to feed you this back in the day? Do they still feed you this now? Is this like something you got to make for your mom or dad? Beef ragu, chicken breasts, I can't even say that, chicken crepes, chocolate bomb. Look at that. That cake is the bomb. That's cool. Claret beef broth. All right. Sipping on that beef broth. Fresh mushroom salad. That's, if you like mushrooms, I guess, but that's pretty nasty. Fresh peach cardinal. Never had that. That looks great. Fresh pineapple in a shell. Wow. I guess pineapples are kind of like gourmet back then, 50 years ago. Ice cream bomb jubilee. That's cool. Macaroon Bavarian cream. Yummy. Meringue tort. Omelets made to order. Okay. Pala Portuguese style. Ratatouille. What is ratatouille? Interesting. Seafood fondue. I've never ate that. That's interesting. Seafood and white wine. Interesting. Little Uncle Ben's action on the rice there. Shish kebabs. Yummy. Shrimp curry. All right. Sukiyaki. Shout out to Japanese. Zucchini tossed salad. Never in my life have I had a zucchini tossed salad. And then brandy apple pie. All right, well, the D's weren't that bad. The D's were all right. Let's get into the E's now. Our Italian heritage. All right, so you Italians, listen up. These are all Italian recipes from 50 years ago. So almond shortbread. I did not know that was Italian. Anchovy salad. Gross. Antipasto. Yep, we still eat that now. Apricot-filled cookies. Wow, those look amazing. Baked lasagna. Absolutely. Baked manicotti. Broccoli with lemon sauce. Yeah. Go to an Italian restaurant and say, I want a broccoli with lemon sauce. That's not on the menu anymore. Cannolis for sure. Leg of lamb with anchovy sauce. Minestrone. Noodles with pesto sauce. Yum. Peaches and marsala. Pine nut cookies. Yep, they still throw those down. Risi abisi, rice and peas. Never have I ever seen that on an Italian menu. Roasted peppers. Scampi. Man, I thought scampi was a Red Lobster thing. I didn't know that was Italian. Sicilian cake. That looks delicious. Never had that in my life. Spaghetti and meatballs. Obviously, we still eat that. Spinach frittata. Yep. Taro nougat. Interesting. I think I've seen that at some delis. Veal parmesan. Yep. Vitello tonnato. Interesting. And zucchini with cheese. Nope. I don't see Italians eating that. I've not seen that in any Italian restaurant. So that was interesting to see how the Italian recipes were from back in 50 years ago. All right, now we're going to go Southwest. So this will probably be like Tex-Mex kind of stuff. So arroz con pollo, banana treasure. All right. Brandied caramel flan. I've had the flan, but I didn't know you could throw some brandy at. They're all about drinking 50 years ago. What's Bonellos? That looks cool. Cauliflower salad bowl. Never had that in my life. Chicken enchiladas. Absolutely. Chiliquis. Probably said that wrong. Chili con queso. Chili rellenos. Yep. Chili tacos. Crusty roast beef on a spit. Interesting. Dessert turnovers. Those look like empanadas. Eggs ranchero. Yep, you can still get that. Guacamole. Guacamole tomato. What is that? It's so gross. I mean, if you like tomatoes, fantastic, but that just no me gusta. Mexican hot chocolate. That's cool. Mexican rice. Mocha cake. Pineapple soapalis. Pink and yellow coconut apples. Very cool. Tamale pie. And upside down chili pie. That looks that's nasty. All right. So shout out to the Southwest. That was very, very cool. All right. Next, we're going to get down with New England. All right. Shout out to you Boston folks. We got baked clams. Yep. Baked haddock, New England. Never in my life have I tried that. Baked Indian pudding. Baked lobster. Blueberry tea cake. Very cool. Boston brown bread. Boston cream pie. Yep. That is definitely still rocking. Chicken, clam, and corn pie. Very cool. Chicken with dumplings. Codfish balls. Okay. Corn oysters. Cranberry raisin pie. Never had that in my life. Date bars. Fresh corn custard. Yummy. Fried chicken with cream gravy. All right. Irish stew. Jelly roll cake. Mincemeat apple pie. What's mincemeat? New England corned beef dinner. That Old-fashioned baked beans. I had no idea that was from New England area. Beach cobbler, absolutely. Rhode Island clam chowder. That looks disgusting. Spice cookies and stuffed Sol Newberg. That's definitely not made anymore. And if it is, shout out to your town that's still throwing down, because someone's using Granny's recipe on that one. All right, now we're gonna go French. This might get weird, or it might be totally cool. All right, almond tile cookies. Never had that in my life. Asparagus with hollandaise. No, yuck. Unless you like that sauce. Beef bourguignon. Cock in a vein? What is that? Oh, cock must be chicken. Tequila St. Jack's. Never had that in my life. Creme brulee. Yes, that's awesome. Eggs and jelly. Oh, ew. Dude, that's nasty. It's like floating eggs and like gelatin. Man, we sure liked gelatin back in the day. Leg of lamb with what's salsify? That must be the noodles there. Moles marinade, mousse au chocolate, mushrooms, suclo. Okay, it's just like mushrooms chilling in some oil. Omelet, mere pollard. Okay, never had that. Onion soup. Yeah, we eat that. What's a pate tart? Petite pois. Potatoes Anna. That looks good. Pots de creme au café. Raspberry sabayon. Roast duckling with turnips. Steak au pouvre. Tart tatin. Tornadoes with béarnaise sauce. All right, well, the French wasn't that bad. Shout out to the French people. Oh, my nose is running from the dust inside this thing. All right, budget stretchers. All right, I think we're going to end it here, but this was fun. I might make a part 2, but we're going to see how, all right, because people are on a budget now, right? It's like inflation, and I don't think inflation was that bad in 74, but here we go. Alsatian pot roast, baked cheese and tomato fondue, baked stuffed macaroni shells, baked tuna stuffed potatoes. I've never in my life thought of stuffing tuna inside a baked potato and throwing some Kraft cheese on top. Oh, braised beef with cabbage, braised lamb shakes, broccoli souffle, cheese and vegetable chowder, cod Delmonico. Why are those eggs in there though? Ew. That's bogus. Country pot roast with noodles. Curried fish casserole. Your kids will never eat that. Curried meatballs. Yeah, we're just throwing curry on like some low budget meat. Eggs Benedict. That's not a budget. Fish Florentine casserole. Okay. Glazed smoked pork. Kielbasa with red cabbage. That's just like Polish. Oxtail soup. I guess oxtails were pretty cheap back then. Now they're a delicacy, so they definitely cost more. Quiche Monaco. Sauteed liver Yorkville. Oh my God. What is that? Is that like a sliced apple or cored apple? That's freaking nasty. You know that liver's got that really strong. Ugh. Savory braised roast ribs, savory salmon tuna loaf. Oh man, poor families. I never ate that in my life. That looks freaking disgusting. Skillet chicken livers. Oh man. Oh. Ukrainian goulash. How is that budget? That's like expensive now. All right, well, we're gonna stop it here. We're gonna do a part 2 video, and appreciate you guys watching. So part 2, we're gonna start with the Old South. Oh man, that sounds scary. All right, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments if you've had any of these of these dishes, and I'm telling you, they liked their gelatin back in the day. Oh, oh. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've had any of these dishes or if you still make them today. It'd be super interesting.